So setting up some filters is really important if you're just starting out with meme coins. If you have a more experience, you don't want to be missing out on any tokens. So you might just leave it blank. So this is what I do right now. But if you're just starting out, I think setting filters is quite important if you want to filter out a ton of crap. So let me just show you quickly what filters I recommend you to use. So for the new purse, we can go ahead to filters and select the new purse. Then you want to select the pump. Because this is what we focus most of the time. 99% of these tokens are going to be on pump fund. You have a keywords like, you can search for some specific keywords if you're expecting something important to drop. You can exclude some keywords if you don't want some tokens to show up. Boarding curve, so let's say you want to use it somewhere around like 15%, so you're gonna remove most of the tokens that are not moving, let's say at 4, 5, 6k. You can see we're gonna apply it and we're gonna have less tokens. So right now we've got like 5k, 9k, 8k, so those tokens are getting some volume. So we can click on this specific token and you can see that is kind of moving. So let's go back to pulse and we can select another token, let's say Grok 3. So a ton of these tokens are going to be simply rags, so you don't be buying any charts like this. It's obvious rag, so they've sold already. He might just nuke it in one candle. So, but this already shows you that some of these tokens are getting some volume. You can see we just watched live rag. So just go back to it and we can go ahead and you can see we've got also some really important icons that you want to take a look at. So let's say you can see top 10 holders 24%, dev doesn't have any token, which is good, sniper 0, which is good, insider 0. So it's very possible that this is a farm and they still might one clip it, depends what bot they're using. So let's go back to it and let's continue with our filters. So right now on new purse, what I recommend to set up these snipers to, let's say 3 for beginners, so they're not gonna dump on you. So we're gonna apply it and you can see we've got even less purse filtered. We're gonna set up the limit to, we're gonna set up the max limit to, let's say max 3 minutes. So the tokens that aren't really moving, they're gonna be removed from there. Top 10 holders, this is fine. I would say you can do it for like 25%, dev holding, let's say max 5%. Snipers, free. Insiders, we don't really need to care about this one. Bundle, if it's a small bundle, it's not really that dangerous because that means the supply is controlled and people want the token to go higher. But sometimes they might also dump on you. So that's some of the filters that we have for audit, and we can go to metrics and we can set up some further filters. And you can see right now we've got only 4 tokens available right now. So it seems like we've got the egg meta because the eggs performed well. So it's currently around 250k market cap and we've got more of these tokens that are kind of beta plays. So that's only the tokens that you can see right now here. You can also see the cool icon that Axiom added recently, which is the dev migration. So that's pretty much tells you that the dev deployed previous tokens that were also successful. So you can follow these filters and see whether that works for you or not. And when it comes to final stretch, which is the pre-migration tokens, that they already got some volume, you can go ahead to metrics and we can set up the volume. I like to do 14k and 15k, so it's gonna filter a ton of crap and also gonna show you the tokens that got some volume. So let's say we're gonna click on this one. So you can see on the right side the token info, like for example top 10%, which is 20, dev holds 5%, snipers 5%, bundles 55, so most likely this is a rag. So you don't want to be buying this token. Additionally, you can check out the socials. So if you're gonna click on the icons, you can see the it's going to show you how many times the Twitter was reused. So in this case, you can see it was changed a month ago. And you can also go to the website, Telegram. You don't need to really worry about this. And what's cool about this, you can go ahead and click on this loop and it's going to open up another Twitter and it's going to search for either ticker or the contract address. So you can see how many people are shilling it, whether it's hot or not. But that's essentially how you can filter a ton of crap on pump fund, on the new purse. If you have more experience, I'm personally, I don't use any filters on the new purse because I can filter it everything with my eye and I don't want to be missing out on anything. So when something pops up quickly on the left side, like any hot news, I'm going to be first to notify and I'm going to see this right there. But for beginners, I definitely recommend you to use some filters and it's going to be much easier if you're just starting out. So if you found this video useful, let me know in a comment down below, drop that thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm and I'll see you in the next one.